Hi everyone, I'm Ken with Orion Telescopes and Binoculars, and I wanted to talk about Altazimuth mounts and how to choose the model appropriate for what you want to do. So I've got a range here from simple photo tripods all the way up to go-to systems. So let's talk about each one and see what might work best for you. On your left side here we have the camera tripods. These are the Paragon and the Paragon Plus. And like I said, they're just standard photo tripods. They've got fluid pan heads, so they're nice and smooth motion. But they're basically camera tripods. They work great for small things, spotting scopes, binoculars, especially if you want to use it for daytime viewing. If your goal is landscape views, it's a perfect match. I mean, they're smooth, they move around easily, they're lightweight, you just plop them down and you go. There's a downside to using a photo tripod if you also want to use this for astronomy. And the problem is, everything's nice and balanced here, right? The telescope is on top of the mount, everything's good. As you move backwards to look up into the sky, well, now inherently you're just a little bit out of balance. The scope is off to one side of the mount head, which is right here. The center of gravity is here, and now the scope is pushed off. At high power, looking at planets, it's less stable. You see more vibration, it's harder to keep track on the object, and it's more of a pain. So if your goal is some landscape and some astronomy, I would go with the next model over here, and this is the Vertigo system. The biggest difference is when you move this thing in the sky, if you notice, the scope itself stays at the center of gravity. So right here is the pivot point, and the scope pivots around it and is always balanced no matter where I put it. Low for terrestrial viewing, high for astronomy. So much easier to track things in the sky at high power because it's all balanced. And the one on the end over here is the Starseeker. It's basically the same system. It's got a pivot point at the center of gravity, except this one is fully robotic. So for astronomy, this is great. You align it to a few stars, and then it knows where everything is. So you just punch in what you want to see onto the hand controller. It will robotically go to the object, it will center it, and then it'll continue to track it as it moves through the night sky. And then the last thing you want to consider is the weight capacity. If you're talking about the basic Paragon here, that holds up to 6 pounds. For daytime viewing, would be perfect for a small binocular or spotting scope. The Paragon Plus holds up to 10 pounds for the same type of use. The Altaz mounts over here, the go-to system, holds 12 pounds, and then the manual version without any motors or gears holds 15 pounds. All right, well there you have it, several different versions of an Altaz mount, so hopefully you can pick the right one for your needs. Thank you very much. Clear skies.